Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know, my name is Miguel. I started this YouTube channel for personal finance and fitness. I feel like starting a new series today because I was once a beginner investor and I want to help other people that have questions about investing. What stock should I invest into? How do I know if they're safe? All these questions that you have in your head. I think I want to start this new series. I think the best name for this series is going to be Stocks and Crocs, baby. Yeah. No, but in this series, I definitely want to just cover all these dividend stocks that I personally invest into, what's currently on my watch list, and how I look into stocks and how I decide which stocks I'm going to put in my portfolio. Before we get into today's YouTube video, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any future videos. Today's video is going over the top 3 dividend stocks that every beginner investor should have in 2021. Before we hop into the video though, let's go over my portfolio, give a little update real quick. This is my last video. On the day, I'm down $9.45, but after hours, I'm currently up $4.69. On the week, I'm up $80.19 or 1.31%. On the month, I'm up $105.11 or 1.72%. On the 3 months, I'm up $401.84 or 6.91%. On the year, I'm up $417.77 or 7.22%. And then the all-time is basically the same thing. I'm showing you guys this because I want to encourage beginning dividend investors. I only started about 6 months ago, and to see my portfolio grow to the amount that it's at right now is crazy. I don't know, I've just been putting in $100 to $200 as much as I can every single week and watching it grow. But I do think there's 3 stocks that every single beginning dividend investor should have, and let me show you that right now. And the first stock that we're going to go over today is SPHD. This is an ETF that's meant to mimic the S&P 500. It's a high dividend, low volatility, I can't say that word, but you know what I mean. There's not a high barrier to entry, as we can see. It's only right now currently sitting at $38.74. As we can see, on the week, about even. On the month, they're up $1.54. On the 3 months, they're up $4.94. And on the year, they still haven't really recovered from the pandemic. This is a great time to jump in because they're still recovering from the pandemic. And if we go to the 5-year mark, we can see that they were about at the $40 mark. So if you hop in now, you still got about $2 or $3 before it fully recovers from when the pandemic first hit it. So it's a good time to jump into the stock. I have 13 shares at $34.08. I go more into detail in a separate video that I did, but the current dividend yield is 4.74%. And for those of you that don't know, that's just the percentage that they pay back to you in dividends, and they're a monthly paying dividend stock. I was just paid for 11 shares. I have 13 now, but they pay 15 cents per share every single month. So the more shares that you have, the more this goes up. This is a great beginner stock to invest into because it's not as scary as some of the other stocks that you see. This is the very first stock that I ever owned in my portfolio, and I still hold on to it today because it consistently gives those dividends, and it's even raised it a little bit over the past year. They still haven't fully recovered from the pandemic, and it's a great time to hop into the stock. The next stock that you should have in your beginner portfolio is AT&T. As we can see, AT&T on the day, about 41%. On the week, it's about even. On the month, it's about even as well. On the 3 months, they're up $1. On the year, obviously the pandemic hit them very hard, but if we go to the 5-year mark, we can see that they've slowly been going down, but the good thing about that is that it's a great time to buy. It's so low currently that when it comes back up, you're going to be seeing some great returns. As we can see, I have 13 shares at an average cost of $27.63, currently up $15.99. And if we go down to their dividend yield, it's at 7.18%. Now AT&T pays quarterly, as we can go to my next payment that I'm going to be receiving on February 1st for 13 shares at 52 cents. That comes out to $6.76. Again, the barrier to entry for AT&T is not that high. It's currently sitting at $28.85. This is a great stock to invest into because telecommunications is only going to continue to go up and everyone needs these services. AT&T actually put in a bid of $14 billion to buy out Spectrum 5G networks. So if that goes through, you should definitely have this stock at least on your watch list, so that way we know if that deal goes through, we're definitely going to see some increase in this stock. And the third stock that every beginner investor should have in their portfolio is Apple, of course. As we can see today, they're up $4.84 or 3.67%. On the week, they're up $8.30 or 6.45%. On the month, they're up $11.96 or 9.57%. On the 3 months, they're up $19.51 or 16.63%. On the year, they're up 72% or $57. And then on the 5 years, they're up 456%. I use Apple products all the time, so it's a trusted company. It's a company that I personally believe in, and I think even if you don't use Apple products, you can look at their stock and understand that they're always trending upwards. I currently have 2 shares at an average cost of $109.26, and I'm up $55.44 or 25.23%. As we can see, Apple's dividend yield is 0.63%. So my first dividend that I got from Apple was on November 13th, 2020. I have yet to increase my shares. I'm going to do that soon though. But I got 2 shares at 0.205 cents, and I got 41 cents for that. I think Apple is a very, very safe dividend stock to invest into, and that every single beginning investor should definitely have in their portfolio. And that's it for today's video. Those are the top 3 stocks I think every beginner dividend investor should have in their portfolio. I'm going to continue this series with stocks that are on my watch list and stocks that I currently have in my portfolio. I appreciate everyone that watches. Comment down below if you have these stocks, how many shares you have, the last dividend payment that you got. Let's start a community on here. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.